It's day 189, and today's topic is: where do I draw the line between sensation and reality? And I think this is a them that is has a quite a connection with the topic of yesterday. And I want to start with a quote that Einstein once said, that the most important decision is if you think that you live in a friendly and hostile, or in a universe that is surrounded with badness. And so if we have a look on the world around us, you don't need to open them wide to realize that many bad things happening, from the part of politics, no matter which country it is. There are always more and more rich people and more poor people, and so on and so on and so on. And we have to work two people now in order to have a good life or to survive, while 20 years ago, 30 years ago, there was enough if one person is working. Now, I don't think that we can't make a big shift here on our own, although we can be the change we want to create in the world, as once what's his name? I can't remember now. He said Gandhi. But I think that we have the freedom to make the best out of it for our own life. If we don't like our job, we can search for another job. We have the possibility to adopt new skills, and we have still spare time where we can learn more skills in order to raise our value in the market, and by this maybe find another job that gives me more money in order to support myself to have a better life. The same is with our communication skills, the same is with our relationships, on everything we can build. We can build on our personal growth as we do here. And so there are many more things that in the past were more difficult, where we didn't have the internet. So the internet opened big opportunities. And I don't want to, what's the right word? To demonstrate that everything is positive, but still I don't also think that everything is bad, because it's its own part of it. How we perceive our world is due to how much we let happenings in the world come close to us. If you open the television and read the newspapers, there's a saying, bad news are selling great, and you always find a place where something bad happens. At the same time, there's also good things happening, which we are not aware of. They don't write really much about good things that happened, things that other people find out a solution for many problems. So it's a question where you're shifting your focus to. And then most important, if you are doing great, I think still that you don't perceive the world is bad. And look, how many people do you need in order to have the impression that you have a fulfilled life? If you're following your goals, or do what pleasures you, and you don't need many people. I think if you have 4 or 5 friends, and you talk with them regularly, you're passing time together, and then you have a job that makes also pleasure, then I think you can answer this question with definitely yes, I have a great life. So it's up to you to search for the right connections, and how you spend your time. Do you want to spend your time with people who acknowledge you and who adore you for the person you are? Or you do have person around yourself where you think, yeah, I always have to change and have to do something in order to be someone? So this all, how much work do you think you have to do in order to be yourself and to have a great life, is really up to us. This is something I believe. So big part of how we live and our perception of how the world is, if it's a hostile one or not, is up to us. To close it up, there was one interesting research where they ask some, I don't know how you call it in English, nuns. There are who devote their lives to God in a church, and the ones that had a good idea for their life and about their destiny in the world, they lived 10 years longer than the ones who had a pessimistic view on the world. So it's up to you to acknowledge this and to shift everything in order to to feel great about what you're doing and how your life should be. So stay tuned, and till tomorrow. Bye bye.